A lot of people don't know that we're sisters. That's something I never talked about in the beginning because I didn't want it to be a crutch. I didn't want people to be like, oh, that's her sister. I didn't want that to be my accolade of mine. But now that, I've solidified my spot, then I go ahead and talk about it. But a lot of people don't know it, though.
Baby Nia Long had a whole lot of y'all in shock the moment the truth dropped that comedian Seymour is actually her sister. Like real sister. Same bloodline. Same father. Period. Okay. You never see them in photos together, and neither Nia nor Seymour had ever even whispered the other's name in an interview before. At first, people thought they were just keeping distance so they could build separate careers on their own. But now it's looking like the real reason nobody ever sees them side by side is way more disturbing and much deeper than that. Nia never wanted a connection with her sister. Nia Long always kept her personal life locked down and out of the spotlight, and nobody really knew her story like that. Still, it hits different knowing she has a whole sister in Hollywood that she never speaks on. Most of y'all didn't even know until someone finally exposed it during a radio interview with Divine Martino. Music. She started talking about her journey in the industry and then dropped the bombshell that she had a sister who just happened to be Nia Long. Nia and Seymour share the same father, but their mothers are different women. Their father, poet Dory Long, had Seymour first. But his relationship with Seymour's mother collapsed, and they split not long after she was born. For years later, he started a new relationship with another woman, the one who would become Nia's mother. That relationship also fell apart. When they divorced, Nia was only 2 years old. After the separation, Nia's mom left New Jersey and relocated to LA. Because of that move, the sisters never grew up together. Since Seymour stayed close to her dad, she was able to build a strong bond with him. Meanwhile, Nia later admitted she carried anger and pain because she didn't get to live with her father or really see him after they moved. Allegedly, that pain didn't stop with him, it spilled into her connection with Seymour too. And for a long stretch of their young adult lives, Nia wanted nothing to do with her sister and completely refused to acknowledge her. By the time Seymour was ready to step into the spotlight, Nia had already carved her name into Hollywood history. Seymour could have easily used the connection, dropped the truth, and cashed in on instant clicks and attention. But she didn't. She understood that if she wanted real longevity in the industry, she had to build her own identity, not survive as Nia Long's music shadow. That choice ended up being one of the smartest moves she ever made. On the other side of it, another reason Nia refused to acknowledge her in the beginning was pure strategy. In Hollywood, silence is never random. Celebrities don't forget people, they curate reality. They decide what parts of their lives get shown and what gets buried. And Nia Long has always been calculated about that image. Her career was crafted on allure, distance, and mystery. But Seymour? She was raw, outspoken, unfiltered, and brutally honest in her comedy. And Nia didn't believe that energy matched the brand she was building. But that wasn't the only fracture between them. According to Seymour, even when they crossed paths a few times, there was never a real sisterly bond. They grew up in completely different homes, under totally different rules, with different realities. They didn't share memories, traditions, or a sense of sisterhood. And deep down, neither of them truly saw the other as family. Yikes. And Nia only made the situation feel even more unsettling when she finally acknowledged the connection by posting a side-by-side photo of herself and Seymour. She captioned it, "the funny one in the family," and tagged Seymour directly. Seymour liked the picture, but something clearly felt wrong behind the scenes because Nia suddenly deleted the post. No warning, no statement, no explanation, just erased. During her tribute to her father after his passing in 2020, Nia spoke on Seymour again, saying, "My father was a master of words, an educator, a mentor, and a hero in his community. A poet with stories to tell about the Black experience in America." He wasn't afraid to raise his fists. Even though Nia has said she's opening her life to more people now, it still feels like Seymour never made that list. There's no open hostility between them, but Nia doesn't seem to believe there's a real reason to build a connection or force a relationship. For Nia, their father exists mostly as a memory, fragments, absence, distance. For Seymour, he was real, present, and part of her everyday life. And when siblings grow up with two completely different versions of the same parent, that emotional fracture never fully heals. So don't expect to see Nia or Seymour speaking on each other anytime soon, because in their world, there's simply nothing left to say. And people in the comments responded to it like music. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.